Hello everyone and welcome back to MDOT Arca series. This is the championship race between 4 drivers. One will be the champion. The other 3 will come home with second, third, and fourth. As always, I'm joined here with my partner in the booth, Lance Hill.
Oh.
Race is at Atlanta. It's a interesting championship race. Definitely is going to be interesting. The top 4 drivers are right here. You got Davey Hendricks in the number 38 car. He's the most winningest driver of the season. I think he's won about 12 races.
Yep. How about?
Yeah. So he's probably going to be the favorite to win. Right behind him though, in another championship car, contender car, is AJ Green. He's finished right behind Davey the entire season. He's definitely looking to outbeat Davey this one race, down to the final race, the only one that matters. And definitely looking to get a little advantage on him, save better tires. Next person is Mike Simone right here, off track, resetting here, in the number 27 car. He's been top 10 pretty much all season, top 5, top 10, right? Lance?
Yeah.
Definitely going to be interesting to see what he does. And then you also have Jarrett Marlin, which has been 2 different drivers the entire season pretty much. You got Jarrett Marlin, his, 8-year-old son? 9-year-old son? If I believe.
Yeah.
And you got...
He's 7, yeah.
Yeah, 7-year-old son. And you got Jarrett Marlin today. And don't know who's driving today. Probably Jarrett Marlin is going to be my guess. These top 4 drivers, they're gonna be battling out. They're gonna be definitely fighting for that championship spot. What's your predictions for tonight's race, Lance?
It's gonna be close. I think it's gonna really. Man, I hate to really say this, but I think it's really gonna come down to AJ Green in the 7 car and David Henderson in 38. I just don't really see Jarrett Marlin and I also don't see them guys having as much speed as them two. I feel like it's really just gonna come down to them.
Right now, Davey Hendricks is the fastest car out on track. Manuel Valdez is second fastest. AJ Green back there 5th fastest. But you know there is drafting mechanics on this track. Drafting will give you advantage or a advantage on like lap times or stuff like that. But going into qualifying right here, Alan Dixon not going to be the first on track. Let's see here.
I got Mike Hornbeck going out first right here. Seems like Mike Hornbeck and.
Yep, there he goes. There you go.
Someone. AJ Green's going out now. He's probably a good one to watch here.
See AJ Green coming out for his outlap. It sounds like he is on his phone. Let's see if I can fix that. Like he sounds like he's on his phone, like talking from his phone, or is this he's bored on his phone?
Who?
You.
No, I'm not on my phone.
AJ locks it up right here. Might have gotten loose coming into his first lap. It's a very, very good job from him locking it down. Wonder what happened. Maybe he forgot to change the steering wheel.
Mute me or something.
Huh?
Did you mute me or something?
No.
Okay, I thought you muted me.
What happened to AJ here? Huh, okay.
Justin Barkley's out there.
Sounds like he's talking on his phone. Hey, don't look at that. That's Discord.
Who is?
You.
Oh. No, I'm not on my phone. Nowhere near my phone.
I don't know why he sounds like that. Let's just turn him up.
Was that from earlier, probably?
I don't know.
When I actually was on my phone? Trouble.
Colin, I think you're just...
Bad.
Yeah, Colin, I think you're just weird. You're being weird because Lance isn't on his phone. Alright, AJ Green coming around on his first lap. He has not set a time yet. I don't believe. No, he has not. Coming around his first lap right now, I believe. See what he can set down. Davey Hendricks, top of the leaderboard right now, with a 31.456. Let's see what time AJ can set right here. AJ Green goes to 5th with a 31.621. On his second lap right now, gets right to the wall. He hit the wall. He hit the wall on that corner and into the wall. Into the inside barrier. Into the inside barrier, he does hit the wall. And if you get any sort of X on your qualifying laps, the lap does not count. So AJ Green is currently back to 7th. Currently in second place for qualifying is Alan Dixon. Then third, Robert Ramsey. Fourth, Manuel Valdez in the 30 car. Greg Klein, 5th. Michael Buckley, 6th. Justin Barkley back in 8th. And Mike Simone, one of the playoff or championship drivers, in 9th. Mike Hornbeck in 10th. Only 17 drivers in this field right now. Jarrett Marlin out on the track right now. See if we can get some. There he is.
Colin, do I sound any better now?
Jarrett Marlin already completed both of his laps. He's going to qualify back in 11th. So right now, your 4 championship drivers are 1st, AJ Green 2nd or 7th, Mike Simone in 9th, and Jarrett Marlin in 11th. Oh, Jason Rick is coming around on his qualifying laps. He's already set 1 down. Maybe? No, he has not. Jason Ricketts is on his first lap of his qualifying session. He gets 2 laps.
Yeah, cowboy.
See what his first time's going to be. It's going to put him in 11th. Moves Jarrett Marlin down to 13th.
31.7. Just that might be a little bit faster. Seemed like he was running the middle line there in 3 and 4. Maybe he can get down to the bottom here and see if he might maybe get a better lap time out of that.
We'll find out. Coming out of 4 right here. It's right up next to the wall. Comes down through the quad oval and gets a.
That wasn't better. It was slow.
It was a slower lap time than his first lap time. So even.
Colin said, "Leave and rejoin."
I got you.
I
got you. I might have disconnected. All right, he'll join back in a second, hopefully. Maybe he'll join back. Find out. Hey, he's back. There he is.
Don't do that without my permission.
Yeah,
That's what Taylor said.
Just
do it without my permission.
I was doing what Colin told me to do.
I was doing what Taylor told me to do.
All right, he's back now. Hopefully, it sounds better. Your current top 10 is Davey Hendricks, Alan Dixon, Robert Ramsey, Valdez, Klein, Buckley, AJ Green, Justin Barkley, Mike Simone, and Gary Sargent. 25 cars in this field, actually, now. Dang, okay. 25 cars. Only
21's qualified.
Yeah, only 21 has qualified. See, they're going to the grid right now, I believe. AJ Green back here in 7th. Go up here to Davey.
AJ Green, he didn't get that good of a lap.
Go up here to Davey Hendricks.
He said it's not better.
Not better? Oof. Colin, it's probably just your sound.
Yeah, it might be just you. Cause I ain't really seen anyone else complain.
Is that better, Colin? Talk, Lance. Talk about something. Let's see. Who do you think's gonna lead the most laps tonight? AJ Green might get on in front. Davey, all right.
Davey, he's already out front. I think he's gonna stay there for most of the time. AJ Green's gotta work. He gotta work through about 6 cars. So that's to get to the lead. So I think it's gonna be Davey Hendricks might lead the most laps.
Mm-hmm. Got Alan Dixon up there in 2nd spot. It's the first I think we've seen him in the top 3 in the qualifying this season. Definitely trying to put himself in a winning position. You do not have to be a championship driver to win this race. If you don't have to win this race,
You don't have to be leading.
You don't have to win this race to be the champion. Whoever finishes the highest out of these 4 drivers will win the championship.
If anyone watches NASCAR in real life, it's just like that.
Might see
Same
some dual
format.
burnouts here, but I'm confident one of these Ford drivers is going to take the win and the championship.
Oh yeah, most definitely. My pick's gonna be Davey.
I don't know. What about for the race win? Still Davey?
I feel like Davey, if he's battling with someone, he might let him have it. Personal opinion. If he's battling with someone for the lead, if he knows that guy's gonna battle him pretty hard and it might cost him a little bit of time, to the second driver that's in the championship,
Yeah.
I believe he might give that spot up. To be honest with you.
Just to run his own line, save his tires.
Not only that, but just because running side by side with somebody, you're not able to really drive the car as hard as you probably would.
Yeah.
Normally.
Mm-hmm.
So he might feel like if he's in that situation, he might feel as if it might cost him a little bit of time, and he might, give it up. You never know. Won't know until it happens.
Well, hopefully he can get to the lead and stay there. He's gonna have some challenges, definitely. If they go green, they're gonna have to pit cycle. He's gonna work his way through some traffic. It's definitely gonna be interesting. Right on board with the 43 of Robert Ramsey for this start, laying off of Davey Hendricks quite a bit.
Here we go, green flag's out.
Davey Hendricks has cleared the 31 car very quickly. Robert Ramsey stuck on this low line, trying to find a way up. 31 getting a really good run on that outside line coming out of turn 2. As well as Manuel Valdez, see what he can do with that.
Camera ain't gonna suck.
Huh?
My camera ain't gonna suck. Hold on a second. Okay. AJ Green's already moved his way up just a little bit. Here he comes up here battling with Robert Ramsey.
He's up into 4th position, battling for 4th position. I mean, with Robert Ramsey. Greg Klein right behind AJ Green. Greg Klein started in, I believe, 4th or 5th, and he's already fallen back behind AJ here.
I think Kevin Drayson, is he?
I don't believe so.
No.
No, I don't see his car. Davey Hendricks out to a quick gap. He already has almost a second gap on over Alan Dixon. Over Manuel Valdez, I mean. Manuel Valdez is the second place car currently. Quickly gaining up here on Davey. They're running the top side. Davey Hendricks and Manuel Valdez running up there on the wall like you would do at Homestead.
Yeah, I'm seeing a few guys doing that. There's a few guys that are running the bottom. There's a few guys running the middle. Like right now, we got AJ Green trying to make the pass on Robert Ramsey and Alan Dixon. He's down on the bottom, but you got Robert Ramsey and Alan Dixon up in the middle, so they're gonna get that run off the corner, unlike AJ Green.
I ran a few practice laps in practice earlier with AJ Green. That top side really did work. If you miss that bottom line, you're sliding up the track.
Yeah, this is with the new update, and I really like it. I think it's gonna make our championship race really interesting with the Cup cars. You got multi-groove. You can run many different lines like we seen in the full throttle race. That bottom off, and it's just really gonna turn into in my opinion, maybe a one-lane, a one groove track at the end.
Yeah, AJ Green got probably Robert Ramsey up into 3rd place, trying to track down Manuel Valdez now. Manuel Valdez is very good at sticking with the leader right now. Only 3 tenths behind him currently. It seems like they're running that high line 1 and 2 and going to the bottom 3 and 4. Might not be as tight out of the corner in 3 and 4.
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on with AJ, but it really seems like he's not as fast as the 38 and the 30.
He might.
Sorry. Hey, it seems like though that he's lost a lot of time. I mean, he could be saving. It's like the 30 car got into the wall there just a little bit with the rear end, but AJ Green looks like he might be holding up them cars behind him, but it could be trying to save here, maybe get a little extra edge on David Hendricks here at the end.
Yeah, Manuel Valdez and David Hendricks seem to be racing each other pretty hard. Here you might see what you were talking about. David Hendricks might just let Manuel go. Take the lead, let David Hendricks just run his own line. But right now, Manuel isn't really challenging Davey.
No, they still got a very good distance in between them right now.
I mean, Manuel seems to be closing that gap just a little bit. Just, I mean, it might be because of the draft or something, but yeah, if he closes that gap any further and actually gives Davey a challenge in the corners or on the straightaways, Davey might just let him go. Let's go back here in the pack to around 15th with Al Corey. Al Corey back here all by himself, looking at the cars in front of him, waiting for something to happen. Side by side for 16th, the number 25 car, and Richard Gray. McLobe on the bottom line, looking for see some speed on corner entry. Does not get it to the bottom, so he's gonna get it tight off the corner. Eric quickly clears the 110 out of the corner though.
Yeah, there's a big old battle here going on. We got in the middle of this. There's a few playoff cars here, or not playoff cars, championship cars here. We got Mike Simone here. We got Jarrett Marlin here, and you got out in front of this whole fiasco here is AJ Green. But they're really battling hard back here. You know, it's supposed to be kind of scary for these playoff drivers back here. You know, if a big wreck happens, then they're probably gonna be right in it.
AJ Green did practice running the top line a bit in practice. He didn't do it very much, but like he ran about 5 or 10 laps on that high side, just to get it worn in, just to try it out.
Yep.
He is still up here in third with Robert Ramsey right behind him. Robert Ramsey looking to go below him out of the corner though. You could throw a blanket out of top 3 back really. They're all pretty much tightening up. Oh, Robert!
There goes AJ Green almost around.
Robert Ramsey up in AJ Green, 3 wide with 92 on the bottom. AJ Green up
almost
top.
Trouble.
Still 3 wide going into turn 1.
This could be disastrous for AJ Green. This is not what he wants to be.
More contact between the 43 and the 7 possibly.
Oh.
7 drops down behind the 43.
That's the best bet. Oh! Get to the back bumper, almost turned the 43. Maybe not very happy about what just happened.
Yeah, Robert Ramsey did slide up and hit AJ Green.
I gotta say, the 43 is really racing these playoff guys pretty hard here. This might be not really helping them out very much at all.
That little contact.
Might probably getting a little frustrated.
That little contact let Jarrett Marlin get up into 7th. 2 places behind AJ Green now. Right behind AJ Green right now on the bottom. Mike Simone in 10th. Ooh, Robert Ramsey up into the wall.
Oh.
Into the wall, going into the corner, bounces off. Still up into the wall.
To him. Oh, man. Almost, whew.
Let's go back and see what happened right there. Don't know if AJ Green might have gotten into the back of him right there. Let's find out.
Very possible.
No, he got into the wall by himself and just stuck it there.
That is the frustrating things about these Arca cars, is that the body style on these cars is very flared out. And when you get into the wall, you're pretty much stuck in the wall just because you can't really turn off of it due to the way the body style is.
Yeah, Robert Ramsey now with massive right side damage, right fender sticking up into the air. See AJ Green back up into 4th. They're definitely not happy with that little incident.
I would be good.
Being challenged by Alan Dixon now. I think AJ is just trying to save his tires. It's only a 60 lap race, or on lap 14 already. That damage might be affecting his car though.
Could be. Doesn't look like he has very much damage at all. It's just a little rub. But you never know. Arca cars, these cars, they really they don't take damage very well. You hit them once and they'll pretty much fall apart. So you gotta be very, very careful with these cars. So I wouldn't be surprised if that damage is slowing him down just a bit.
You dent in that left front fender too much, you turn into the corner and all you see is smoke coming off your tire. Like it will not cause the tire to go down, because it does not happen in iRacing yet.
Well, that sucks.
Hopefully it will be eventually.
Hopefully it does.
But yeah, if it's too dented in, the fender will actually rub against the tire and cause a lot of smoke.
Yep.
All the speed and banging back here. Davey Hendricks jumping out to a bigger gap with Manuel Valdez right behind him still. Davey's starting to jump out a bit ahead of him though.
Not much bigger.
Davey's starting to jump out a little bit bigger of a gap to Manuel though. It was about 3/10. It's now down to about 6/10. Manuel might have gotten to the wall right there, actually.
It's gonna be an interesting battle though. I mean, we see Emmanuel Valdez using the Larson line up there, as we call it. He gained a little bit on David Hendricks using that line compared to David Hendricks on the
And
bottom.
now look where Davey's running.
Yep, he knows that he don't get up there. He's gonna be in trouble here, getting in a battle with him.
You will have that draft down the backstretch though. It's not that much effective, but it will give you more speed going in the corner.
Here we see Davey go back to the bottom of Manuel. Manuel isn't gonna run the top this time. He's gonna be more in the middle.
It's still gonna give him a run off though.
Yep. But also it's gonna kind of equalize as he did lose there. Lost a lot of time there.
AJ Green fell back to 5th. Alan Dixon being challenged by Justin Barkley here now too. Might have just run his tires off. Doesn't look like he was pushing that hard, but he might have just ended up pushing scraping his tires off, running too hard. You also got Jarrett Marlin and Mike Simon back here in this pack, the two other championship drivers. Justin Barkley below AJ Green now, looking to clear AJ Green going into turn 1, and he does. Can AJ Green fight back on that high side? Yes, he can. Justin Barkley is not clear yet. AJ Green doesn't have to run off the corner.
Oh, he's in the wall now.
So is Mike Simone back there.
Oh, so is Mike Simone. Oh, contact between the 84. Oh, and the 7. Really trying to hold him to the best.
That was a
there.
great save. Trouble.
Yeah, that was a great save by all them drivers right there that had a little contact with something.
Let's watch this one more time.
There wasn't drivers in the wall there. There was contact with a car.
Oh, contact between the 84 and AJ Green. Mike Simone gets in the wall behind him, but doesn't get too much damage.
Like that all started as the 7 car got into the wall.
AJ Green quickly falling back now, back to 7th. Might lose 8th here to Jarrett Marlin. David Hendricks out here got a second gap back to Manuel now. David's just so good at saving his tires and not running them off. It's amazing to see.
That's why we're in trouble next season.
You also got AJ Green here. He runs longer races, and you'd think he'd be better at saving his tires. I don't know if he's run them off or that damage is really just affecting him that bad.
I'd say it's probably the damage that's really affected him after, especially after that contact he just had over the wall, and also with the 84. I'd say he's definitely experiencing some problems at this point.
Back here in the back, you got Gary Sachs in 20th, battling with the 64 of Anthony Fry for this 20th position. Got the 25 of Eric Fiorello in front of him. No idea how to say his name, so I'm going to go with that. Good little pack back here, battling for about 18th through 20th. Robert Ramsey, that damage is really affecting him. Back to 18th. Got left side damage. How'd he get that?
Who's that?
Robert Ramsey has left side damage now.
We may never know.
Back up here with Gary Sargent, just in the top 10, right behind AJ Green. AJ Green just continuing to drop and drop and drop.
He ain't really dropping that much now. He's really just holding out here in 7th. That's kind of where I guess where he started at, but so he ain't really lost very much. He's just riding right now.
Yeah, I guess. Lap 24 of 60. 37 laps to go here. Or 36 and a half, really. Ooh, very, very tight racing back here for about 7th on back. AJ Green, Jarrett Marlin, the 20 car, and the 75 car. 75 car trying to kind of dropping back a bit right now, though. We're on board with Michael Buckley here for a few minutes.
Oh, Manuel Valdez with a problem. He's slow.
Wonder if he got into the wall there.
Oh no, I'm gonna go back and look at it. Yeah, he did. It's like he might have just pushed off the corner, and which, yep, that's what it was, and he smacked the wall.
Yeah, when these cars push out of these corners, they push and they don't stop.
Yeah.
You pretty much have to slam on your brakes, and if you slam on your brakes too hard, you lock them up, you're gonna slide into the wall too.
He still hasn't lost no position yet, but he's fixing to lose his spot here to Alan Dixon, it seems, but he still hasn't lost one. He's just 4 seconds off of David Hendricks. Now the 31's going to go by him.
20 car getting really close to AJ Green's bumper right here going into the corner. Getting really dicey back here.
And that's at 26 of Michael Buckley.
Alan Dixon up into the second position over Manuel. Yo, AJ. Almost up into the wall off the corner of 2. Up here with Greg Klein right behind Manuel Valdez. No, looks like no bumper damage. Might just have right side damage. Yep. Looks like it. Alan Dixon now trying to run down David Hendricks. Got a 4-second gap to make up. Ooh, Manuel was blinking. It was blinking a bit on that high side. Having some connection issues.
It's a question for you. Do you believe this race here will go green all the way from here?
It can.
All the way to the end?
It definitely can.
Very possible. I mean, cars are really getting to a point where they're really spread out. It's just going to take someone hitting the wall, getting loose. You know, it's going to really take, I think, someone like that making a mistake to call the caution at this point, because cars are really just getting so spread out that I don't think there's really going to be any physical car contact to call the caution. And there still could be, but, you know.
Got a few lap traffic coming around here. I got 2 cars, one up here with Davey, I believe. Davey already has gotten past him. We believe it's the 89 Adam Turner. He got some massive right front fender damage on that car. And Ken Olsen maybe? Nope.
So we got a few cars coming down pit road here, the 66 and the 25. I'm making some pit stops here.
6 drops down. Let's see if he takes that fast repair for that right front. Seems like everyone's got that right foot. Might have been speeding right there. 25 locks him up in pit road. Will he get a speeding penalty?
I'll find out. 30 laps in, and we're already starting to see some pit stops here.
66 car looks like he might have gotten a penalty. Both tires are now on that car, and he's now just sitting there. 25 car did not get a penalty.
Seems like Alan Dixon might have came down also with Greg Klein. He did indeed.
Alan English back
The
here.
84.
Yeah, Alan English did get a speeding penalty, unfortunately.
Mike Hornbeck and Justin Barkley's coming down this time, along with the 92 of Greg Klein. Never mind, Greg Klein ain't coming down. Just Mike Hornbeck and Justin Barkley. Oh, we got a few more takers. AJ Green, Jarrett Marlin. Seems like they're all trying to make this a little bit earlier.
Whoa, 3 wide down pit road.
Yeah, it's very close.
Oh, almost contact with the 66. That's
was
about
tight.
as close as you can get to that car.
That was tight.
That is about as
Seems like
close.
David Hendricks is down also.
That is about as
didn't really see
close
him.
as you can get to another car.
Let's go on a cycle Greg Klein to the lead, who is now coming down along with Michael Buckley.
AJ Green uses his fast repair.
Going to put John Campbell into the lead, to 61, along with Jason Ricketts there in second.
Yeah.
Close behind.
Yet to pit, you got John Campbell and Jason Ricketts. Those are the only 2 that have not pit yet. Maybe Anthony Fry too and Gary Sargent. I don't know if those 2 have come down yet. Looks like the
Seems like,
61 is coming down, yep.
Along with the 1.
Puts Manuel in the lead, possibly.
Let's see here.
Will that put Manuel back in the lead?
Back in the lead?
Or yeah,
Can't
in the
find
lead.
his name.
In the lead. No, it will not. Manuel was still a lap down at the time.
Yes.
So now he is back in the lead lap. Let's see if he can get around in time.
I think he'll suck around to
Davey.
potentially Mike Simone.
Yeah. Mike Simone was one of those to pit, wasn't he?
Yep, he was.
You got David Hendricks
came down with AJ Green.
right on his bumper, though.
Oh, yeah, he's coming fast. Here he comes around the outside. Potentially would Mike Simone stop and block him? He is.
Oh, David
Mike
Hendricks to
Simone
the
trying block him
inside.
down to the racetrack.
David Hendricks to the inside of the track. Can he get a run into the corner?
And he will.
He will, David
New
Hendricks.
leader. Well, soon to be leader.
Yeah, these two should
Anthony
be
Fry.
those two leaders. Along with
Anthony Fry and Gary Sargent are still out front.
those pit cycles put Alan Dixon right up with these guys too.
Yep.
Anthony Fry needs to come down pit road though, still I believe.
Gary Sargent's still going.
Yes, Anthony Fry and Gary Sargent are still yet to pit.
Everyone trying to stretch it as long as possible here and just try and lead some laps eventually.
25 to go.
Gary Sargent's really wanting to pit though.
25 to go here. Anthony Fry is your leader. Gary Sargent right behind him, going for the lead here. And he gets it very, very easily. Very easy past the 64. Might be coming down pit road.
Excuse me?
Huh?
That wasn't for the lead.
It wasn't?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, Gary
Gary
Sargent.
Sargent's still taking back.
Oh, he is. Okay, I'm sorry. I clicked on second place and it took me to that guy.
Yeah. I don't know why. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna cycle out to where it was, pretty much where it was earlier. Looks like it might cycle out to David Hendricks out front, Alan Dixon in second. Mike Simone will probably end up being third. Manuel Valdez will end up being fourth, and AJ Green would end up rounding out your top five once the cycle rounds out.
Anthony Fry not yet coming down pit road. Don't know how many more laps of fuel he's got in that tank.
Still telling.
Davey Hendricks pulling away from Alan Dixon, second place. Alan Dixon got around Mike Simone as well. AJ Green back here in seventh still. No one challenging him right now, just running his own line. Trying to catch up to Manuel here. Current standings, Davey Hendricks will be your champion. Mike Simone will be our runner-up. AJ Green third, and Jeremy Marlin's going to be your fourth place finisher, putting him fourth best out of the league.
Yeah, if I was AJ, I think I would be trying. I mean, I'm gonna go up and look at Davey. Davey's running the top. Seems like he's running it. Yeah, he's running the top in 1 and 2. I think AJ, if he wants to have any shot here, Mike Simone as well. Mike Simone's running the top. AJ Green, I think, is the only one. Now he's getting up there now. I was gonna say he needs to be getting up there, up on that wall, just like David Hendricks and Mike Simone. Seems like he's now starting to figure that out.
I wonder how much more laps these two cars can go. Because they've been out a lot longer than the two leaders. It's only 20 to go now, coming to 20 to go.
David Hendricks is fixing to run him down.
If it goes too long, David Hendricks is going to be too old of tires to where Anthony Fry might be able to catch back up to him. But if he waits very too long, he's going to end up going a lap down, and he's going to have to fight his way back up.
Yep. Yeah, David Hendricks is coming fast. They need to hurry up and do what they're going to do here soon. Anthony Fry getting passed by a few lap cars here. Got Gary Sargent close behind. Very close behind, but you still got David Hendricks who's also catching him maybe about a second lap.
Yeah, he was about 7 seconds back. 3 laps ago, he's now down to 4 seconds. So yeah, it's about a second a lap, like you said.
Yep.
You see how this pit cycle is gonna work out here, though. 66, I got the speeding penalty early, now trying to unlap himself. He's down 2 laps, trying to get at least one of them back. You can see Davey Hendricks up there at the top of your screen.
Oh, caution!
Caution comes out.
Trouble!
Caution comes out. Gary, no.
Oh, where was that?
Let's see here.
Mike Simone.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
championship income. Oh crap! I can't.
Oh, what happened here? It looks AJ Green behind him right here, going for the pass on the outside. Did Mike's...
AJ tagging?
No. Mike Simone goes to the grass, hits the inside wall, comes back onto the...
He said something about his computer.
Might have been a computer failure right there.
I believe he said something about a computer. I don't know. Yeah, you know who this really helps out though?
AJ Green.
Look at the two guys up front.
Anthony Fry and Gary Sargent.
Along with AJ Green.
Let's see here.
But still.
Almost looks like he might have just black screened because you see AJ.
Essentially.
See AJ coming up on Mike Simone very fast here. AJ goes to the outside and all of a sudden Mike Simone just drops in speed. Goes to the inside wall. Hits it. Goes back onto the track.
Oh, he got hit by Anthony Fry, I'm sorry. That was your leader. Some of the leaders got damaged from that, actually. Wow. Well, one of them did. Yeah, Anthony Fry just hit him.
Yeah, Mike Simone tried to get back going again, spun it around on the track. Yeah, getting going on that high line can be kind of difficult. He tries to get going, tires go out on him, goes up into the wall, slides back down the track, sitting in the middle of the track there, tries to get going, and here comes Anthony Fry. Just straight into the side of him. That'll put Gary Sargent into the lead. Mike Simone trying to limp it down pit road. It still runs. You can hear him, he's in like first gear, rev limiter.
Well, we're gonna just break him. Give me some real quick.
Alright. Pretty sure Mike Simone's engine has just blown. Can he make it back to the pits here? Definitely has enough speed. Does he have a fast repair? He does not. Mike Simone does not have his fast repair. What happened there? It looks like Mike Simone had something happened with his computer. The monitor might have blacked out or something. He had no idea where he's going or something. Hit the inside wall, came back onto the track. Right now, my thing's saying Richard Gray is the leader. Richard Gray is the leader. Richard Gray, your current leader. Davey Hendrickson second. Alan Dixon third. AJ gets up to fifth from Anthony having to pit for that. Richard Michelob Gray is your leader right now. He did not come in for his pit though, to his pit. Michelob in the lead. Got a few waiver on cars here. You got a 66. Where is he? Let's see, where is he? Where is he? There you go, 66 getting his... He unlapped himself, and now he is going to hit the wave around and get out on the lead lap again. Mike Simone off pit road, or still on pit road, trying to get his damage fixed. Unfortunate day for that championship driver. Looks like he might be out of the race, possibly. Because that car has a lot of damage.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Mike Simone did not have a fast repair. Or he did not use it, but that car has too much damage. Looks like he might be out of the race.
Oh, man.
Richard Gray, your leader.
Oh, Richard!
Davey's going to be on the...
Michelob.
He did not come down pit road, though, so everyone has fresher tires than him. Davey Hendrickson.
Oh, except for Richard. Okay. Good job, Richard.
Davey Hendrickson started on the outside. Alan Dixon going to be behind him. Manuel Valdez is going to start behind Davey on the outside line. AJ Green third back on the inside.
Who needs fresh tires when you're
I don't know when he pitted last. Let's see.
This is gonna be slightly interesting. I kind of want to watch the leaders. Whenever Davey takes the lead here, I kind of want to watch him, but I kind of want to watch Richard and see what happens.
Let's see here. I'm trying to find when Richard pitted. Richard Gray. He pitted on lap 31. And it is lap 46. So he is on 15 lap older tires than everyone.
Oh,
So we'll see what happens here as pace car pulls off.
here we go. And green flag's out. Here we go. As we expect, a big stack up on the bottom here.
AJ Green and Jarrett Marlin's stacking up on each other's bumper with Alan Dixon. Richard gets a...
Oh, car on the wall. Trying to figure out who that was. Can't go back.
Richard gets loose off the corner. Goes down to the bottom, manages to save it. And then start dropping back now with those 15 lap older tires. Trouble. Oh, very, very intense racing back here with Richard and AJ Green. Alan Dixon too. AJ Green going for a pass on Alan Dixon.
You know, he's driving his heart out right now. He's trying his best to get the David Hendricks because he knows he has.
AJ Green quickly.
Oh, reckon. Here, I think I hear it.
Yep.
Yep, there it is. Trouble.
See, 64 car Anthony Fry again. Oh, upside down.
Oh. Oh, yeah, big wreck.
Oh, flipping barrel rolling. And Robert Ramsey. See here. It's tight. Robert Ramsey comes up behind him, turns down maybe. I don't... Oh, into the wall, flipping barrel rolling. On top of Robert Ramsey, here comes the 60... Or no, I don't know who that was.
For me, Anthony Fryer blinks out just a little. Just a little.
Here comes the 89 car. Here's Robert Ramsey, 64, still upside down. Comes to rest on his lid. And he has to tow. He was the leader, and now he's out.
Yep. He had caught up in the Mike Simone incident there, and he just got involved in this one also. Very tough luck for him as he
right on board with him here.
looking promising for a pretty good run.
Tries to save it. It's the wall hard and flipping. Hits it again. Still flipping and on his lid. Take it back to live here with Davey Hendricks as your leader. AJ Green up to third. Gonna start behind Davey here. Gonna be 8 to go, I believe, on the start. Already 8 to go. Not a very long race.
No, not at all.
Joe Archer fan club isn't in here because Joe Archer isn't in here. He didn't have the track tonight. He couldn't race.
Nope.
Let's see your top 4 drivers. Davey Hendricks is in first. AJ Green in third. Jarrett Marlin 5th. And Mike Simone is still in the pits trying to get that damage fixed. Not much happened to that car though. Yeah, I think he's out. Too much required. See, battle these top 3 now. All spaced out with one driver between each. They're all going to be starting behind each other, actually. Inside line's going to be Davey Hendricks, AJ Green, and Jarrett Marlin. Let's see, pace car lights might turn off at the end of this lap.
Should.
They don't. One more lap to 1 to go. So you think the bumpers are gonna be getting used here at the end of this race? What's your thoughts on that? Looks like we have lost Lance Hill.
No, I'm still here.
You hear me?
Nope.
What are your thoughts on if they're gonna use
I have to take my headset off.
What are your thoughts on if they're gonna use their bumpers or not? Coming to these final few laps.
If there's anyone that's gonna do it, it's gonna be that number 7 car. He won't wreck Davey for it, but if you know, if Davey moves him, then Davey needs to expect it back. Yeah. Yes. AJ isn't the type to just well. I can't really say that because we've seen that happen before, but
here we go. Pace car lights are gonna be off at the end of this lap. Trouble.
Trouble.
64 car out of the race. 27 looks like he's gonna be out of the race. Robert Ramsey out.
That's gonna be my trademark.
Trouble.
Trouble.
Yeah. So that's a good thing to remember, Colin.
Yeah. Yeah. Colin knows about that one. Yeah, I forgot about that one. AJ Green did wreck Colin in the.
He didn't wreck him. He just gave him a love tap.
He gave him a love tap in the wall.
He gave him a love tap, and then Colin had him.
The wall gave him a good love tap too.
Yeah.
Rick Allen has problems.
Love tap from AJ, a hard kiss from the wall.
Jeremy.
No, Rick Allen something.
Say Rick Allen has problems.
Oh.
I'm gonna have trouble.
See what happens here. As
Corey.
pace car lights are gonna go off here.
Now, Corey, if you make a video about wrecks, you better have me saying trouble in it.
Speaking of Al Corey, back here in 18th.
Not a bad run.
No, not at all. Out of 25? No.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
AJ needs to bond up to Davey Hendricks. Looks like he's doing
Green
that. Green
flag.
flag in the air. AJ Green right on Davey's bumper. Made a little bump right there.
Shootout.
8 to go.
See, Jarrett Marlin wanted to make something there. AJ Green threw the block on Jarrett Marlin there, trying to protect that position.
30 Carmelo Valdez up out of the groove right here. Falling back to next to AJ right here. AJ's not going to be able to go all the way to the wall here. Jarrett Marlin and AJ Green are teammates, but on the track right now, I don't think they are.
If you're the 30 car right now, you
Get out of
AJ Green put a bumper to him almost there.
If you're the third car, you're almost in the way of two bulls right here.
Yeah. If you're a 30 car, you're in a pickle. You don't know what to do. You don't know if you should get out of the way and let them two battle out, or if you should,
Davey wants him to stay behind him.
trying to win the race. Yeah, well, obviously, but what do you?
Here comes
do
Jarrett
in that
Marlin on the
situation?
inside of AJ Green.
It's gonna be close. Oh, he's not gonna get him. Still clear.
7 to go. Coming to 6 to go. Mil Valdez still on the bumper of Davey Hendricks right here. Tires right now do not matter.
At this point, no. There is no tire. There is no tire saving. It's all balls to the walls here.
30 car going to the inside of Davey. Can't get there through the quad oval. AJ starting to fall back a bit here. Trying to use that middle. Trying to use that middle line to get to the bottom. Manuel slides up right behind him. Some bumpers might be used 3 wide back there.
Here comes the 30 car down to the inside. It's going to help AJ Green. Almost
Davey sideways.
Around he goes.
AJ into the lead.
Trouble.
Caution's going to come out for this. Davey hard into the wall.
Hard hits. Many hard hits.
Oh, AJ Green center right there.
It's over. I think it's over.
It's going to come down to AJ or Jarrett.
You still got Jarrett Marlin.
It's going to be
But David Hendricks
AJ.
is out.
It's going to be AJ or Jarrett right here.
He is out. It is over. David Hendricks and night, pal.
Davey's gonna definitely be mad at Manuel for that one. He's not a.
This is a Kevin Harvick
He is
joke, if I've ever
not
seen
a
one.
Davey. He is not a championship driver.
Oh man, I'm hearing the argument over the radio. I want to hear this.
Oh, Davey or Manuel is not a playoff driver, and he just spun Davey Hendricks in 3 and
He
4.
just spun a while leading.
There's contact. Here comes AJ. More contact, Davey into the wall. Hard into the wall. Manuel through the infield. And 2 championship drivers left are going to be AJ and Jarrett Marlin. That's not going to be good for Manuel here. Might be a little pit fight here. Let's see, where's Davey? Davey's still on track. Car's still running. Coming down pit road into his box. Does he sell his fastest pair? He does.
But he's all the way back in 19th, so there's no way that he can come back. And
This is our caution on the green white.
yeah,
How many green whites are there?
unless everyone wrecks. Let's be honest. I mean,
How many green whites are there?
1 or 2.
There's only 1. Yeah, Davey's not getting it.
Let me go ahead and say this: if he can come back and win this
He
championship,
deserves it.
he is Superman. Let's put it that way.
If
He
there's
used the
if there's
quote
2 green whites,
of
the
the
big wreck happens on the first one, then Davey definitely is back in the chance. Definitely has a chance to see how many green lights are there. I can't see. Can you see? It'd be top left under the white or the yellow. I'm pretty sure.
This is gonna be interesting.
This might actually be an unofficial green light, which will actually give them. Wait.
3. Maybe 3.
I don't know
green
if it's
lights.
gonna be an unofficial or not though. Probably not. AJ Green, your leader.
Obviously.
Alan Dixon back there. He's running up there all day. He's in 3rd. Greg Klein 4th. Mike Hornbeck 5th.
It's gonna be interesting.
Let's see. Where's Davey Hendricks? Davey back in 18th.
He's in 19th.
He's in 18th.
19th.
18th.
I mean 18th.
He's in 18th.
He's in 19th.
He's in 18th.
No,
For
he's
me,
in
he is
19th.
in 18th.
I don't know what you're looking at, pal.
I'm looking at my thing.
I'm looking at my thing also.
Wow.
Wow. Trouble. Should have said it. Trouble.
Let's see. Where did Manuel end up here? Manuel's still in the pits. Doesn't want to get involved with Davey again here.
Yeah. We're not gonna pull Davey in here because I don't want to. Oh, I forgot about something. We ain't gonna have to worry about him because he's away in 19th. Sorry, Davey.
It's unfortunate for that championship driver. It's gonna come
Yeah,
down
it
to these
is.
2 up front here. Literally, these
See,
2
that's
up front,
something
and
that-
they're both up front drivers. Wow.
That's something that really makes me nervous about if we was to make the Final Four. You know, what's gonna happen? You know, if that ever happens, then you know, it's just I'm gonna have a major problem with someone.
Mike Simone up in the YouTube chat right now. Sorry about your race there, Mike. Ended too early.
Yeah, sorry about that, Mikey. Mikey.
Mikey.
Alright.
Trouble.
Man, I kind of wish Mike would have won it.
I know.
So I could have been like, Mikey, all right.
Let's see what Davey can pull back here. Here, he won all these races, then he's not going to be the champion unless he has.
I mean,
to,
he hasn't gained a lot, but can it happen?
yes.
Maybe.
If AJ gets taken out, collects everyone, Davey makes it through. Yes, you got it. Yeah, these two drivers right here bound for the championship. They're both they're both teammates, and they're both up front.
Yes.
7 and the 714.
You know, I think I kind of want to know what would happen if that wouldn't have happened. If
I
he
don't
wouldn't have
know.
wrecked. He probably would have won it. To be honest with you. Here we go, Green.
Oh, it was like cat,
Green.
Mike. Oh, all right. Green flag's out. AJ, quick jump to the lead.
David Hendricks is coming fast.
He wants it. AJ Green onto the lead. Green white checkered.
David Hendricks making some big moves back there in the back.
Up to 15th already. Up 4 spots.
And ain't gonna be enough, but can he at least salvage something?
Blocking down the backstretch. AJ Green coming around trying to get the white flag. Make it the fastest lap of the race. Get that white flag. No caution come out. And
What's Jared
white flag
gonna
in the
do here?
air. The race is official no matter what.
What's Jared gonna do here? Well, he trying to make a move on his
If he
teammate slash
can.
team owner.
Might be
Oh, big wreck in the back. David Hendricks almost upside down. Seemed like there was a car upside down, actually.
Manuel
Though.
involved too. Back here for the lead. Here comes Alan Dixon up the inside of Jarrett Marlin. Both cars sending it very hard. AJ Green gonna come away with it though.
AJ Green.
AJ Green coming around is gonna be the champion of season 2 in Arca.
Yeah, he
Jarrett
is.
Marlin comes home 2nd. Alan Dixon 3rd.
Now, I want to go back and look at that incident there. 'Cause I think
AJ Green. Oh, wrecking after the checkered.
AV wasn't involved. Okay, so there was no. Oh, happened right in front of him. Okay.
Oh, AJ into the wall. Might not be able to do burnouts now.
Nah.
AJ Green is your champion for Arca.
There he is.
Let's go back here and see what happened on that wreck. Where is it? Dave Hendricks.
It had been way in front of him. That's what happened. I went back and looked at that. I was just seeing if he might have gotten to Manuel.
See, I know Manuel was sort of involved here.
Yeah, he was. That's why I went back and see if there might have been maybe a retaliation, but there was not.
Up in front of him here. Oh, yeah, 26.
Don't just take these burnouts.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you're doing burnouts.
Look at him. Can we really say that our predictions were wrong? We said that there would be 2 winners, the championship winner and a race winner, but really there's only one.
I mean, got AJ Green doing the burnouts, champion and the winner.
Yep.
Having fun out there.
Yep. Makes me kind of nervous for our freaking championship race now because what if we get one of us?
Jared Marlin doing burnouts too.
What if one of us
Comes home second in the championship? Why's the 90 out there?
Yeah.
90's out there too. Gary Sack. What's he doing? What's he doing? He didn't get.
Wait,
He
what's he
didn't
doing?
get third.
Who?
Gary Sack.
Hey,
What?
in his heart he did.
Huh?
In his heart.
Well, all right. AJ Green, your championship driver. Jarrett Marlin comes home second.
Hey, you know what he said?
What?
Trouble. I'm in third.
Davey, we'll see. Yeah, Davey's gonna get third in the championship. Mike Simone's gonna get fourth. Alright, let's go see what happened in that wreck real quick. Where's the 20 car? I know it's a 20 car.
Which wreck?
Huh?
Which wreck?
Or the 26 car, I mean. The wreck that happened on the last lap. Why does it go to Mike? Okay, no, I don't want Mike. What? It's not working. There it is. There we go. See, oh, the 98, or the, I think it's 98, yeah. Sends it in, 26 up into the wall.
Wait, Gary, get out.
See, who do you want to do for interviews, AJ?
I can AJ. I can get AJ.
Alright, I got Jared Marlin, I guess, and Alan Dixon.
Alright, let me go ahead and mute the game chat here because that's getting kind of annoying. Okay, guess I can go ahead and start. AJ, you in here?
Yes.
Alrighty, what a finish that was there. You seen Davey get turned there by the 30 car. Just run us through your race. Seemed like he might have been struggling a little early on. Just run us through your whole race, man.
I was struggling at the beginning. I had Colin. Colin joined in, spotted. He said run the top in 1 and 2, and you get faster. So I followed it and ran the top. I was second run. I stayed much at the same pace as Davey. Caution came out. That helped a lot. And then that one wreck happened. And not saying anything against Manny, but I kind of know he'd do something like that.
Yeah.
And so that happened, and I pretty much knew it was either up front winning it. It was either me or Jarrett.
Yeah, I was wondering there, with y'all being teammates, what was really gonna happen there. If I knew Jarrett probably really wanted that championship and to win all together. And very, very amazing finish. Had a green white checkered there. I hope our championship race can go as good as this. Hope one of us does not get taken out, because that would not make me very happy if it was me or someone else. But you got anybody you want to thank, man?
Yeah, thank it to my family. They're watching from another state right now. Shout out to my teammate Jarrett Marlin. He finished behind me. Mike, we all three made it to the final 4. Shout out to Gary as well. And shout out to all the sponsors. And then, also there was someone that said that the only way I could win was if I had to wreck Davey. You know who that person is,
Uh-huh.
if you're watching. So I just want to let you know that I don't have to wreck people to win. Just letting you know. But thank you.
Real quick, I want to ask you something right before you leave. I know I didn't ask you to thank everyone, but just tell us the emotions of being the champion for Arca.
Oh, I love it, cause I mean I wanted to win something, and weird, but I got moved into Arca for something, for something, and so I probably would have never won the Arca championship if I never did that. Yeah, I'm
Like
happy. Yeah, no.
All right, I think that's all I got for you, Adam. I guess you can move on to Jarrett and Alan.
All right, Jared Marlin, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Second place, also second place in the championship. How do you feel about that?
Hell, man, I'll take it. Everybody wants to win, but like I said, the last interview, if I can't win it, hopefully it's one of my teammates, and that's exactly what happened.
You definitely had a great drive, not involved in much of anything. Run us through your race. Tires affecting you. Just trying to beat Davey, trying to beat AJ, trying to stay in front of Alan Dixon there.
Well, the first run, I really went hard. I got held up on the inside by a couple people and really used up my tires. But when that caution came out, I knew I had to save a little bit just in case something happened at the end and gave us a green-white checkered. So I tried to save a little bit, and I think I used them up a little bit too much. Every time I would shift on a restart, I could feel the wheel spinning. So it was just really who got a better restart on that last green-white checkered.
Yeah, you definitely got a good start behind AJ. Got right behind him on that final green light checkered. Were you thinking of using your bumper at all, or just trying to chill behind him because he was your teammate?
I don't know. I probably wouldn't have moved him to win. I'm not that kind of driver. I would have, showed my nose to him or something like that, but I wouldn't have moved him.
All right, good job. Second place in the race, and then second runner up to AJ Green for the championship. Anyone you want to thank?
Yeah, guys, thank you. Thanks for the league. Thanks for the broadcast. My team up front. I'm glad to see AJ win the championship. Congrats to him. All around good season.
Definitely. We'll go celebrate the runner up second place with your teammates. And
sounds good. Y'all have a good night. Thanks.
You too. Alan Dixon, you got a copy?
Loud and clear.
Not a playoff driver, managed to take home third place. Great drive. What are your thoughts about the race?
Well, I look at Atlanta as my home track anyway, since I'm from Georgia. So, and I've always enjoyed running it. And I honestly was hoping, just like Davey was, I was hoping it would go green the whole way. He and I were out front far enough from anybody else. I think we would have been safe, and I wasn't willing to push him when he was running for the championship anyway. So I thought it was a good race. I mean, I really did. I thought people did a lot of give and take because it was rather tight the first 10 or 12 laps, and there really wasn't a lot of contact in it.
Yeah, you were running up front with those championship drivers there. Managed to take home third. Did you want the win, or you're okay with the top 3, top 5?
I would have liked to have had the win. I'd have been willing to push a little, but I wasn't going to put it into a bad situation that wrecked either Jarrett or AJ. I mean, they're running for the championship. I'm not. It wouldn't have been fair to them to cost either one of them or both of them a chance just to have got the win. Now, two of them had got together, I'd have gladly drove right on by them and took the win.
Well, great showing tonight at your home track. And anyone you want to thank?
I'd like to thank y'all because I go back and watch the replays and enjoy getting to hear y'all's thoughts and ideas as you watch things from up there. And just thank my teammates on Toad Motorsports. You know, they're all supportive. We all try to work together. And appreciate Tabor and everybody for what they do for this league.
Well, all right. Good job, and go celebrate. Hopefully you're there next season for the championship.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Thank you, man.
Yep. Well, all right. That was your top 3. AJ, your champion. Jarrett Marlin running up. Alan Dixon third. Justin Barkley comes home 4th. Greg Klein rounds out your top 5. Great race tonight. What are your thoughts on the champion, the race overall, Lance?
I thought it was a pretty good race. There for a little bit, it seemed really like it was gonna be Davey, the probably close the deal out, and come home with the championship. It still wasn't over, obviously, and AJ still probably AJ or Jarrett or and Mike if he was still in the race after I heard this cat jump in his lap and minimized the screen,
Oof.
which is some very tough luck there. But it wasn't over, and then we seen a non-playoff driver kind of get up in there and kind of ruin one of the playoff drivers' hopes. But it's just a bad deal. I mean, you don't want to see that kind of stuff happen in racing, but it happens. But still a very good race in my opinion.
Definitely. Well, we'll see what happens next season. I won't believe there is a week break because of. Actually, I don't know. We'll find out next week or next 2 weeks. Yeah.
I thought I heard Tabor say something about this coming week or something like that. I don't know what he said, but
Well,
he said something about I don't know.
well, yeah, that's your championship race. Pretty interesting, and we'll see you next time.
Yep. Toodles. Trouble.
Trouble.
I wasn't ending the stream until I heard toodles.